Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm going to go ahead and do your energy spread for you all. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, any other major placements in which you may have Cancer in your chart. Very important to remember, this will not resonate with all Cancerians out there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it is not your story, it is simply not your story. Very important to remember, I cannot elaborate enough not to force it, as sometimes I tend to go into a lot of deeper things on this channel. Let's see what's going on, Cancer. I hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, staying healthy. Let's see. Yikes. Okay. Cancer. This looks like it's going to be love involved, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Mutual energy, please. Again. Jeez. All right, Cancer. Let's see what's going on. You always have that stalker popping up. All right, Cancer. This is your energy, this is your surrounding, this is the mutual, most likely outcome, or what's to come. Here is under the deck, what you don't see coming, what you don't expect, and overall energy. Cancers, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I have the $25 energy spread special going on right now. Very similar to this, a video recording of your energy, your surrounding, and the mutual. If you want to take advantage of that, go ahead and do so. You can book at virgotarotempress@gmail.com if you want to shoot me an email, or you can book on my Etsy. The link is in the description below. I also have my book published and ready and set to go, my dream journal. So if anyone is interested, I think I'm going to do a giveaway. All right, but if you want to purchase, the link is in the description below as well. Cancer. They're telling me to start with your surrounding energy, okay? In your surrounding energy, Cancer, you have the King of Coins, you have the Death in reverse, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? So there hasn't, I'll be honest, and I'm trying not to be. If you follow my channel, I go in through a lot of lessons, generational curses, childhood traumas, things like that, cycles, right? Someone told me my last Cancer reading was like super negative, and I don't mean to be negative. I'm just trying to show you what the angels want me to show you. So there is a lesson here that hasn't been learned, or a cycle that hasn't been closed off, okay? And that is what my angels are saying. Right now, mother and father wounds are at play right now, okay? So this could be a father figure, or it could be a father or mother of your child, or a mother or father figure, grandparents, whatever it may be, okay? The King of Coins here means it is a masculine energy, a provider, all right? Someone that is head of the household, or someone that you look up to, or someone who has authority. King of Coins is here, okay? This is someone, I'm getting strong father vibes, or father or mother vibes, or mother or father of your child vibes. Okay, that's what I'm getting, because look, the roots are firm, Cancer, and the little plants here, it's telling me Cancer is related to the moon, right? This is you, Cancer, the big tree, but it's stemmed from something else, right? From a masculine energy followed by the little plants. So you could have a family with this person for sure. I definitely feel like that. But with the Death here in reverse, the Death here in reverse means that a cycle has not come to an end. A lesson has not been learned, right? The Death means an ending. It means a transformation, right? Once something ends, a new thing begins. But with the Death in reverse, this means that it's just like a revolving door, right? The same cycle. You keep pulling that same curtain back and expecting something new, but it's always the same thing. Look at that visualization, right? You're pulling the curtain back, expecting something or someone new, and it's, for some of y'all, I just heard changed behavior, but you pull the curtain back to the same thing because the play has not ended, right? The cycle has not ended. The Death in reverse, it's still living, it's still alive. There's still a heartbeat in that same cycle, right? It hasn't closed out. With the Five of Swords here, This is manipulation. This is someone who's only out for themselves, someone who's very selfish, someone who plays mind games, whatever it is, that is deceptive in this situation. Everyone's situation will be different. Whatever it is, it's deceptive, okay? It may have hurt you. This person may continue to hurt you with the same BS, if I'm being honest, right? But if y'all are new to my channel, I associate angels and ancestors with birds. My birds always come up quite often. Some of y'all might be seeing birds a lot lately in your life. You might be seeing like a flock of birds or one bird specifically that's always kind of following you around. I definitely feel that those are your angels, okay? Especially if you're living in California right now. I don't know why, or Georgia. I'm definitely seeing that for sure. I just heard Freddy Krueger. Some of you, there is someone named Freddy, and it's a villain, all right? It's a villain. For some of you, this is a villain in your story, whether you see it or not. For some of you, you may have, like, it haunts you, or you may have nightmares about this person, all right? Or nightmares or PTSD about what has occurred with this person, all right? Now, let me tell you, if you have Chiron in Cancer, you're being highly affected. If that's crazy, because Chiron in Cancer is the wound of family, okay? So for some of y'all, this is family. Check where your Chiron placements are. But I definitely feel like this is someone that has caused you pain, right? This is deceptive energy. Even if you're not even around them, even if they're not even near you, is what I'm seeing. And with that Eight of Cups in reverse, underneath that, you're staying stuck in the same energy, Cancer. The Eight of Cups literally talks about settling, all right? When it's in reverse, this talks about moving towards your wish fulfillment, moving towards something more fulfilling, more satisfying, more at ease, being closer to your wish and emotional fulfillment, being mentally and emotionally healthy, right? But I think some of you are very comfortable. Some of you are very comfortable in the life that you're living and where you're at right now, and outside is very unknown. And even if you feel like maybe there's something better, I think it's very unknown, and you'd rather be safe than sorry. And with the Eight of Cups here, you're a Cancer, so you're very much so in tune with your emotions, right? Emotions and how you feel are very important to you. And if you care for someone, I think it takes you a long time to really end and walk away with things. However, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, this talks about not so much settling, but staying somewhere you're comfortable, even if it may not be emotionally fulfilling for you, Cancer. But remember, since you're a Cancer, you're ruled by the moon and emotions. It's important. It's important that you honor your emotional stability and your emotional health and wants and needs and things like that, right? That is in your surrounding energy. There is a person here whose cycle has not been completed in your connection or your life, right? It's like an ever revolving door, like we said. Over here in your energy, though, Cancer, you have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the World, and the Seven of Cups. Cancer energy. Scorpio energy over here. Remember, we're transitioning with the nodes right now, and the nodes are fate, all right? And someone is really falling back on their Scorpio South node traits, which is, not always in the best light, seen in the best light. Over here with the Two of Swords, Cancer, I think you're kind of confused, or you're kind of blocking out something from your mind, all right? Maybe look at the Two of Swords. All right, loves. We are in Mercury Retrograde. Mercury Retrograde is when old flings, old exes, old flames, old booty calls, old triggers, old traumas, all that stuff, they come back to light, okay? I see it's kind of brewing up within you, right? It's like, look at the fire's already started. It's coming up closer to where you have to take a whiff of it, smell it, see it, feel it, whatever it is. I think you're blocking that out. I definitely feel like you're trying to block or suppress something that's coming back to light. Maybe some of y'all can feel it, because Cancers, you're very intuitive. You don't need to hear me say it. I think you can feel it. And I think you're trying to protect yourself and cover yourself and block it out or suppress it, right? Or maybe you're secluding yourself from something or someone with the Knight of Swords. I definitely feel like it has to do with some of y'all have been going through this same cycle since you were teenagers. Maybe some of y'all have teenagers, but I definitely feel there's some like something coming to light about someone speaking to someone. Swords are communication. Knight of Swords are communication. I think that sometimes when you're happy and full of bliss, Cancer, that this trigger or trauma tries to rise up and you suppress it. Okay, the Knight of Swords is someone very passionate, going after what they're going for, going after what they're doing. It's also communication, words of affirmation, right? I'm going to slay the demons to make sure you feel safe and rescued. And I feel like when this person does this, you feel on top of the world. The world is the Cancer card. You feel on top of the world. You feel like nothing can touch you, nothing can break you. Your connection with this person, whatever it may be. Vacations may be extravagant or dreamy. And I just heard like you feel like I've made it. I'm here. I'm happy. This person might even like let it be very well known, like this is my person, you know, and that's something that you admire and makes you really swoon, you know. I definitely see that for sure. Like this person doesn't care about like, I don't know, like sometimes this person doesn't care about anything but you, Cancer, and it really, really boosts you up, you know. But then here we come with this Seven of Cups. It's almost like you're trying to say like this isn't too good to be true. This can't be too good to be true. You know, you're suppressing things because when you're great, you're great. But then I think that there's been some trauma, like I said, a revolving door of history with this person. And the Seven of Cups means dreams. It means others. It means variety. It means priorities. It means differentials. The Seven of Cups, I think some of these memories or some of the bad times come into your mind or come into your head, or maybe they're coming into your head now with Mercury Retrograde, all right? Maybe there's a lot of things coming up to light and arising from your subconscious that's making you kind of like, oh, you know, even things are great, I'm upset about what happened, you know, a couple years ago or a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago or something like that. I think these triggers are really arising, loves, okay? I think these triggers and traumas or things like that are really peaking at this moment, and I think you're doing your best and honestly trying not to feel it or suppress it or to block it out, okay? Maybe you're keeping your distance from this person because of this, but I feel like more so you're trying to protect your mental health by blocking these things, right? And not speaking on them or speaking about it and really watching your tongue at this time. Like not to bring it up or something. With the mutual energy, we have the Two of Wands here, which means you may be very confused. Some of you may feel like this person has a wandering eye, or some of you may feel like this person is two different people, okay? Some of y'all definitely have a Venus sign in Gemini. I see that. I see it so strongly. Because Gemini is the twins, right? And I feel like sometimes you feel like this person has two different sides to them. I just heard Blake. I got the chills. I heard Blake. I have the chills so bad. I don't know who Blake is or if that resonates with someone, but I definitely heard Blake. I don't know if it's like this person and you, Cancer, you're very easily triggered. You very easily trigger each other maybe at times. Like if you're looking left, this person, like if you're in a sour mood, this person's going to look right. But when this person's in a sour mood, like, and you try not to look at them or deal with them or nothing, then they look at you like, why aren't you trying to deal with me? You know, it's very much so back and forth energy with that Two of Wands there. With the Empress here and the Page of Swords, again, y'all have been having like a bitter person in your energy for quite some time, like a year or so, I want to say. The Empress in reverse is like that bitter baby mama, bitter baby daddy, or a bitter mother or something like that. It doesn't have to be, but that definitely could be who you're dealing with, okay? There is someone who is always watching. It's weird. The Page of Swords, there is someone who's always watching. Page of Swords is my stalker card. It's immature energy card. It's immature, I almost said jerk. Immature communication, right? This person may not look at this person in the best of light, right? But it can also mean just that, like, there's a lot of bitterness in the past connection. That's why things are so hot and so cold. You know, there's a lot of bitterness and a lot of revolving trauma that keeps arising and maybe continues to arise because that cycle's not over. And it keeps stunting the growth of this connection and relationship. And perhaps it takes you all to a very immature way of communicating or expressing yourselves to one another. All right. So, but for some of you, there is a bitter baby mama or baby daddy always watching this connection. Okay, I do feel that. I see that for sure. Underneath the deck, remember, my lovelies, to just protect your peace. All right. The Temperance is here. If you feel like things are going great, allow it to be great. The Temperance means peace. It means happiness. It means solitude. And it means wish fulfillment. All right. Underneath that, the Queen of Cups, my Cancer card. If you're feeling in love with life, in love with this person, just let it roll. Let it roll and let it be at peace, okay? Don't sabotage yourself by getting yourself upset. If you've forgiven, you kind of have to let go. You know what I mean? That's what it's telling me. I'm not saying it because look at the Ten of Swords. If it's hurting you, then that's a painful ending. But if you've forgiven, the Ten of Swords in reverse means pulling those knives out of your back and coming up to shore and being able to breathe, not letting the pain or trauma or tears engulf you, right, to the point of where you want to separate. And it's saying focus on your happiness with the Sun. If you're happy, go ahead and continue living in peace and loving life and loving those around you. That is what it's saying. There is like a divorce or something. Some of y'all may be like back and forth with a divorce. For some of y'all, you do have a son together. For some of y'all, this person has a son with another person with maybe a different connection or relationship, previous or later. I don't know. But there's definitely something about there's definitely something about a separation from someone. All right. I'm not saying it's too much you all, but perhaps, but for some of y'all, but I don't know. That is what I'm seeing. Cancer, I'm sorry. If this message is resonating, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Cancer, some moon messages. Embrace strong emotions you may have been ignoring, even if it feels a bit odd. Really ponder on what's important to you in life. It's a wonderful time to follow your heart and deepest creative desires. We have scorned lover and bitter ex. Like I said, this has to do with an ex. This might be an ex from someone, like your person's ex, okay? There is someone that's watching it. But for some of y'all, I think that this is someone that you've been through a lot of things with, okay? But in the mutual energy, enjoy your peace. If you're in love, be in love, Cancer. If you're not, then go find something and find a life and build a life that you love, okay? That is what it's saying. Underneath the deck, outside perspective. Someone is watching. Someone stays watching you, Cancer. It's annoying. But I think they're going to show themselves, or they're going to get caught up in some way, shape, or form with illumination. It's going to come to light, whoever this person is. Some of y'all already know who this person is, but they're very cruel. All right, they're very cruel. They're very heartless. Or maybe they think that you are, but I think it's because they're watching your abundance and your blessings, okay? And maybe they feel they deserve that because I think they have a soft spot for this person. I loved you at your darkest, all right? But I think that you are going to cleanse this energy, relieve yourself with cleanse and purge, and then you're going to do what's best for you with this soul food, all right? Feeling nourished and feeding your soul and feeling content and full. And that is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this helps. I hope it resonates. Sending you lots of love, light, peace, clarity. May peace always surround you. Love you so much, and I will talk to you soon.